welcome back. So today we are doing Dimash Amor, which translates to the love in you. Now, I did a little bit of research into the song just to find out the meaning of it. And it turns out the song is an anthem of hope and resilience, which is amazing, even in its own right. But the reason I say that is because some of you guys probably didn't know, I'm actually a student counselor. I'm in college to get my degree to be a counselor one day. So the fact that we are reacting to a video where I could literally, kind of talk about hope and resilience and all of that for those who like counseling and all that is pretty darn cool. With all that being said, let's get into this. Yeah, he's perfectly describing how it feels to be caught up in life and you feel like you're in the middle of a storm and like things just aren't going your way. The pressure of life is weighing on you. He's describing that perfectly. Now, I really liked when he was talking about you have to embrace it though. You have to embrace that. Actually, I want to go back a little bit because I can't remember the exact lyric that he used. I can understand that these black storms, they are part of a goal and you have to embrace them all. That small part though, they are part of a goal. Now, I like to say personally that life will have its struggles. And although I don't always see it as part of a goal, now I think this really depends on whether or not you're religious or not, but we can keep it neutral here. Life will sometimes put you in a furnace, like a blacksmith will. And let's talk about silver, for example. Silver requires to be in a furnace, and the blacksmith or the forger has to keep it in that furnace. This is actually a biblical scripture. But you have to keep the silver in a furnace and then keep your eye on it, so that way the silver, it burns all the impurities out of it. So this is kind of just another way of saying that it makes you stronger. Can we talk about the fact that I saw one of him and now I'm seeing two of him and I'm like, I thought he was on the stage. Now I'm actually thinking about it. I'm like, oh wait, no, he for some reason he did look bigger. So I'm guessing it's like a recording or something. I thought that was interesting. I like the fact that he's using the low pitch for this one. And then I'm thinking that this light version is going to sound a little bit more higher pitch to kind of represent that. And I'm enjoying the fact that even the dark aspect here is also being somewhat positive about the struggles of life and everything. I think that's cool. I knew it. I knew there was a third one. I knew there was a third one coming. It just looked like there was going to be a third one. I was like, I think there's a third black pillar. I think there's a third black pillar there, right there. I was waiting for that one. I was waiting for it. I'm just like, I don't know which color it's going to be though. You got black, you got white. Which one could it be? And it's red. I'm like, okay. I'm wondering what this one represents because you got darkness, you have light. I don't know what the red one is supposed to be. I guess we're about to figure that out. I don't really have any comments though about what the light was singing about. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I think he did a good job there, so I'm not gonna do a deep analysis on that one. Hold on. Bro came out of nowhere he came out with a whole different flow. I'm feeling, bro, that felt like that was from almost New Orleans or something. Just he wasn't speaking English, but like just the jazz. Oh my gosh. I hate to say it's jazz, but it felt jazzy. That's the only way I can describe it in my head right now. It felt so jazzy with it, man. Just jazzy, funky, something like that. Don't know. But it was nice. He came out with it. It was unexpected. Love it. Okay. I saw that. He pulled a Michael Jackson. I saw that. that was a beautiful representation of hope and resilience through troubling times. Not to mention, usually when you hear songs about hope and resilience, they emphasize a lot on the hope and the resilience, but not a whole lot on the darker aspects. And then sometimes you have songs who are a little too in tuned into the darker aspects and not enough on the hope and resilience. I feel like this one was kind of right in the middle. The first part was a whole. I mean, it's a 6 minute song. The other ones are usually like 3 minutes, and it's hard to get a good mix of the two into a 3 minute song. But regardless, this was right in the middle for me. The first part was really emphasizing on the darker aspects with a little bit of positivity in there. Then you had the light, who's the hope and resilience. The red came in, and I don't really remember what he did. I think he was kind of just harmonizing. But then bro came in and kind of just blended it all together right there. I saw a lot of the Michael Jackson things that he did. The shoes, the socks, the body mannerisms and whatnot. He pulled that off. That was nice. that got me hyped. Overall though, it was a perfect song on hope and resilience. That was something else. That's new. I've never seen anything like that. That was beautiful. So with all that being said though, remember, transient guests, are we?